Good morning and happy Sunday. Um, Today we are continuing the Unplayed series. Um, I saw that there is a special deal going on for Elder Scrolls Online, which was generously gifted to me a while ago, which I've never opened. Um, but currently you can play Elder Scrolls Online for free. It ends in 1 day and 22 hours, according to Steam. In addition, there's also a deal going on to buy Elder Scrolls Online Standard Edition, a weekend deal which offer ends April 16th for $5 instead of $20. The advertised Necrom is also until April 16th, about 16.50 instead of $50. So very, very big discounts going on right now, and it was literally the next card in my not card, next game in my oh, I guess I waited too long. I talked too long. It was literally the next game in my Steam library, so. And Superbase says, working on getting in, by the way, we may just finally be fixing my mic issue, and big game do be big. Yes. In order to install this game, I had to uninstall a bunch of other games to free up about 100 gigs. I managed to do so, so I am currently still running with about 250 gigs free, which is, I generally like to try to do that so it's not filled to the gills. I don't know if that actually makes the computer run better, but I feel like it does. Um, my computer is not like a gaming computer, really. It's nice, I like it, but I didn't specifically get it for that. So it doesn't have like top of the line graphics card and things like that. So, but the game opened, so that's a good start. I'm able to pull it out of full screen, which is even better. Um, and the only thing that y'all missed was um, the long installation process, and then like it started to play a video when I first started, and I actually kind of skipped that, which maybe I shouldn't because it was probably lore and stuff. But I was trying to get to the settings. Yeah, the game's install is monstrous. Yeah, literally over 100 gigabytes. So it is saying that I need to log in again. Thanks, Elder Scrolls, for showing everybody my email. Fortunately, that's my junk email address. Glad I didn't use my real one. Jeez. Um. So with that deleted, oh, the installer is notoriously large. So if you delete that, it should be closer to 80, 85 gigabytes. Okay. Um. Assuming we gotta go all the way to the bottom here. Here we go. United States. Confirm. It deletes itself automatically upon completion, leading to some of this game's comedic install times. Huh. Okay. Race, class, body, face. Gender. I'll be female. Alliance. Got Daggerfall Covenant, Aldmeri Dominion, the Ebonheart Pact. Necrom is this game's second to last DLC, and if you do end up subscribing to the game, all DLC, major and minor, except the most recent, is allowed free. Oh, I see. Okay. So it appears that these races are part of this alliance, these races are part of this alliance, and these races are part of this alliance. Alliance only matters for player versus player. As part of one Tamriel, players can cooperate from across factions. Okay. Oh. A Breton. Racial skills of Bretons reflect their affinity for the arcane, increasing their base magicka recovery, light armor, alliance point gain, spell resistance, and cost reduction of spells, allowing them to cast spells with little pause. Breton. Okay. Orcs native harsh mountain environment, giving them bonuses to heavy armor use, sprinting, weapon, spell damage, inspiration gain, weapon proficiency, as well as base health and stamina. I just read hard to kill, so that's the winner so far. Think British, but funny. Okay. Red Guard. The racial skills of Red Guards reflect their ancestral legacy as sword masters, giving them bonuses to shields, base stamina, stamina recovery, movement, and duration of effects from food. Their ability to flow in martial combat is unparalleled. Your race does provide effects, but not by enough to really break anything. Okay, so I should just pick the one that I think looks the coolest. Magical affinity, increase their weapons, spell damage, magicka, innate, blah, blah, blah. Spellcasters. Okay, so these are spellcasters. Diversified racial skills, woodland affinity, blah, blah, blah. Reduce fall damage, poison and disease resistance. Could certainly do that. Basically would not matter till very top end. Okay. Cat people. National versatility, giving them bonuses to pickpocketing, stealth, resource recovery, base health, magicka, and stamina. They're very well rounded. Khajiit. You play Argonian DPS despite having no DPS perks. Remind me what DPS stands for? Perilous swamp environment, giving bonuses to healing done, restoration saves, disease and poison resistance, resources gained from consuming potions, swimming speed plus base health, magicka, and stamina. Damage dealer, got it. Dark Elf. Racial skills of Dark Elves reflect their intellect and agility, giving the bonuses dual wielding, flame, and lava resistance, weapon and spell damage, basic magicka, and stamina. Bonuses allow them to adapt to anything. Okay. Nord. Racial skills of the Nords reflect their strong and hardy natures, giving them bonuses to two-handed weapon use, duration of effects from drinks, physical spell, frost resistance, ultimate generation, as well as base health and stamina. Dark Elf is very friendly to players as the bonuses are universally useful. Alright, well it defaulted to Dark Elf, so maybe that's why. The most common damage type? Okay, so we'll just do Dark Elf then. Classes. It's not a big deal which one you pick. Traveling Knights, call upon the powers of light and burning sun, deal massive damage, magicka, blah blah blah. Dragon Knight, Master at Arms, use the ancient martial arts, wield fearsome magic. Okay. Use sorcerer, conjugation, wielding magic, blah blah blah. Wardens are defenders of the green, master storytellers whose nature tales become magical reality. They wield frost spells against enemies and summon animals to aid them. Nightblades are adventurers, opportunists with the gift for getting in and out of trouble, relying variously on stealth, blades, and speed. Thrive on conflict and misfortune. Necromancer, I literally do not even have access to. Again, the default was Templar. A lot of Necromancer skills are reported as crimes. Okay. Oh, you can go light gray or dark gray. Templar is a very holy knight, lots of durability, very straight, solid healing. DPS is average. They don't provide a lot of usual party buffs. They don't provide a lot of useful party buffs. Do I have to worry about parties since I'm just playing by myself? It's very beginner friendly. Okay. Yeah, they seem to be defaulting to beginner friendly stuff, so I don't really need to customize all that, I think. Oh, I can change my hair color. I think she looks best with the darkest hair. Yeah. As you go deeper, parties get more important, but this game is no joke. Over 1,000 hours of single-player content. Also, by the way, double experience event going on for the next week and a half. Yeah, that was why it just kind of seemed like it was all coming together. Because I know they have new beginner content happening. Also, for people who watch, like, the game's on sale right now. And it was literally the next game in my Steam library, so I was like, let me check this out. I could have creepy white eyes. I kind of like that. Mouth curve. Like, what if I wanted to be smiley? We joke how much customization this game allows for the fact that it'll soon all be hidden under armor. Do I have options for hairstyles? I do have options for hairstyles. Okay. Here we go. Now we're doing girl stuff. Now we're doing girl stuff. Can have a mohawk if I want. Oh no. What? They have purchasable hairstyles? Oh no, that's okay. I don't like spending money. You could have like curly hair, like wavy hair. Can I rotate her? Yeah. I mean, that's a practical hairstyle. Really, if my lady is like fighting and stuff, her hair should really be up. So I'm kind of liking that ponytail. I think that's the best. It's not a joke that players can fill a full stream just in the character editor. Dumb question. Any idea what type of fighting you want to do? Don't worry about your class affecting this. I have no idea. Okay, I assume I have to enter a character name. Name can't be too short, can't start with a space, must end with a letter. No more than 2 of the same letter in a row. No numbers, no adjacent punctuation characters. 4 hyphens, apostrophes, or spaces at the most. No invalid characters. It could be Templar bows if you wanted. Oh, like shooting arrows? Weapon styles are sword and shield, dual wield, two-handed weapon, bow, destruction staff, restoration staff. Isle of Balfiria. No one can say precisely how old the adamantine tower is or how deep it goes, but those who sought to plumb its depths, something bad probably happened to them.
Thank the stars.
I did nothing, and I completed look around. WASD to move, space to jump. I received a collectible. I literally just opened the game, and it was like, you did something! Okay. Oh, this is first-person view. I can. Oh yes, that's better. I prefer that. E.
There you are. On your feet. I know magical translocation can really upset the stomach. Just take a moment and get your bearings, all right?
Where am I?
The Isle of Balfiera, home of Clan Berini. I apologize for the cramped accommodations. We pride ourselves on courtesy, but circumstances here have taken a turn for the bizarre. I needed to make sure you weren't a danger to yourself or others. You might not be so eager to escape once you hear what's going on. You arrive via a portal, along with a deitric beast called Shayazel. It seized control of our golems and unleashed them on the island. If I free you, will you help me stop Shayazel? Wise choice. Just give me a moment. There. That should unlock the door. When you're ready, follow me.
Did I look around here at all? Doesn't seem like there's anything here. Part of the lore missed, Daedra are kinda demons, and they were trying to sacrifice you. Ooh. That's not nice. I like the trees. Oh, we're talking again? Okay.
There you are, free as a spring cricket. I hope you intend to keep your word. We'll need each other out there. Of that I'm certain. The name's Norianwe, by the way, of Clan Berini. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
More specifically, Daedra are the names for beings outside our universe, but they aren't explicitly evil.
We're bound for a place called the Key Rights Gallery. But first, I need to know you can defend yourself. Hurtling through the Orbis and falling flat on your ear left you a bit scattered. Find a weapon, and we'll work out the cobwebs. Fair? Of course. I can't promise total transparency, but I'll be as forthcoming as I can. The Key Rights Gallery is an ancient substructure of Balfiera Island, built long before my clan arrived. On account of all the doors, the gallery's full of ancient gates, each with some arcane connection to places in Tamriel and beyond. Once the gates came to life, rifts opened. You fell out of one of them. The Daedra, Shayazel, emerged from another.
In fact, Meridia, Lady of Light, actually defends humanity from the impure, i.e. the undead and evil. I just tried to turn it up a little bit.
I cast an incantation of the steed, snatched you up, and fled as fast as my feet would carry me. I heard the Daedra cursing, followed by some kind of explosion, but I didn't look back. I hope the gallery is still standing.
Is that better?
Would it frustrate you to hear that I have no idea? We Dureni are cautious by nature, so the Isle of Bolfiera has many defenses. Magical stone guardians protect many of our sacred sites, but somehow this Daedra found a way to turn them.
I turned it up on my Streamlabs as well.
Ugh, do I have to? If I recall my studies correctly, I'd say it's a harvester. A huge serpentine creature that feeds on souls and magicka. If it finds a way to consume the energies of the gallery, we will be in very serious trouble.
Well, interface things. If choices ever glow red, picking your highlighted choice means you can't go back.
Nothing irresponsible, if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
I'm a member of Clan Dureni's Intelligence Guild, the Cinderella. More scholar than spy, I assure you. I was conducting some research in the gallery, then pop! You and that monster arrived. The gallery's always been a place of special interest for the guild, but we never quite cracked how it worked. Despite the dangers, this is our greatest breakthrough to date. The guild master will be ecstatic, provided we get it under control.
Okay, so gotta find a weapon. Guessing this might have something here. Sword and shield. Great axe. Healing staff. Fire staff. Urn. Oh, wait, no, that's the urn. Ha ha ha. Daggers. Bow. At your point, by the way, an axe and a sword are identical. Okay. It matters late game whether it's a two-handed sword or a great axe. Okay. What is something where I don't have to aim? Unfortunately, they all have you aim, but hit detection is very generous. I mean, sword and shield seems pretty classic. Run in there and hit people. Pretty much if you are in the right direction that you hit, your reticle glows. You can block with all the weapons, by the way. Sword and shield is just tankier.
Larger weapons like staves and great axes will take both hands to use. You can pair smaller weapons with a shield, or another weapon of that size. The choice is yours.
Select a item to view its properties. E to equip. Okay.
Yes, I think that one suits you. If you change your mind, feel free to take any other weapon you want. Now, let's find a spot to practice.
Where'd she go? Was she not right there? Ma'am. Ma'am, I am mid-tutorial and you have abandoned me. You can see an icon on your compass indicating where she went. Ah, perhaps through here.
This is as good a place as any. Now, prepare yourself while I conjure up a dance partner. Let's begin. Quickly now, strike the contact. Top mark! Impressive! Brilliant! Now do it again!
I'm clicking.
Ready yourself. Block. Quick! Strike while it's off balance. That's the way. Well done. Block its strike. Use your heaviest attack. Raw strength, that. Wonderful. Protect yourself. Strike hard, now. Now some foes will try to restrain you. Quickly, break free. Ha! You're unstoppable. You ready to break free? You broke loose.
Are they even successfully grabbing me?
You're every bit the warrior I thought you'd be. Now bash the construct before... Again. Now press your advantage with a heavy attack. Expertly done. Again. Hold its attack. Powerful strike. Swiftly now. Interrupt it. When your enemy prepares an attack, strike. Interrupting their attack will set them off balance. Good. Now destroy it. Well done. Come speak with me for a moment.
I can zoom out more if I like. Skill points. I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Sticking to health early on. Oh, over here. Okay. And a skill point. How do I, skill points? Attribute point is here. Where are skills? These? Writing skill? I do skills next. Okay, I did health. Oh, commit points. Skill lines allow you to customize your combat style to fight the way you want. You can select abilities to learn more about what they do. Activated abilities. Ability bar. Fire by pressing 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Passive abilities are always active, granting you their benefits all the time. That sounds good to me. Ultimate abilities are most powerful and can be fired by pressing R. Okay. Looks like I only have one option. Everything else is locked. Strikes. Fortunately happens to be the one that is unlocked. I actually have 3 class lines. Huh? Oh. Magic. Okay, so basically physical attack, magic attack, magic healing. Yeah, I'm gonna go with... Magic is usually more complicated, so... Okay. Oh, it is actually magic, but I don't have to worry about that. Okay. As you adventure, your character will acquire experience exploring, killing monsters, blah blah blah, way too fast. Press I to open inventory. Use your blue bar, which at this point you might even prefer. How do I tell if this person's pants are better than my pants? Green numbers are good. The numbers are white. Oh, over here. Dear God. Okay. Wait, what does that mean? Will permanently bind it to your account? Okay. Oh, okay. Alright. I think I'm done now and can talk to her again.
With moves like that, the Daedra doesn't stand a chance. Yes, I'd say we're ready to set out. To reach the Keyride's gallery, we have to make it out of this ruin and across a wide field full of the golems I mentioned. With any luck, we'll be able to slip past them. But I'm not all that lucky, so I'm sorry in advance.
I'm gonna get an apple. I feel like this is taking a large amount of brain power just because it's so new and there's like 80 million things on screen half the time. So I'm gonna just get an apple real quick. Okay, I'm now equipped with sugar.
Well, it begins with a door, the first of many. The only way to access the gallery is through a mysterious gateway. Once we pass through that initial door, we'll step into a huge vault. This is the part that worries me most.
Yes, it I feel like I have a good idea now of how to equip things, of how to level up, of how to fight. Only 3 combat specific things that I'm missing? Huh.
I believe Shiazel, the Daedric creature that's causing all this mischief, may have nested itself in there. So be prepared to fight. I can't say anything with certainty, but ridding the world of an otherworldly abomination can't hurt, right? Its influence might linger for a time, but the golems should return to normal before too long. Hopefully.
I have a new reward that is waiting to be claimed. Oh. The checkbox is not marked as red. The checkbox is go to the thing. The version you bought me with came with Morrowind. Oh, thank you. Seals of Endeavors are used for buying cosmetics. They, like all currency, don't use inventory slots. Okay. Collections menu. Costumes, pets, mounts. Okay. Oh, it says I collected it, so I think I'm good. I don't have to claim it. The game does have a lot. I don't have to worry about it all at once. Okay. This equipping 3 pieces of light, medium, or heavy armor will unlock a skill line with new abilities. You've completed an endeavor and acquired a seal of endeavor. You can use these seals to purchase items from the Seals of Endeavor section of the Crown store. Given you were able to build a warden at introduction. Huh? Okay, cosmetics, we don't care about those. Looks like we're going here next. When your 5 unlocked options was warden. Okay. Is warden good or something? Wait, was this going back the way I came? Oh, I don't think so.
One of the stray golems. We might want to sneak past it.
Right now, classes are in a solid spot. This is a team game. You bring stuff different from another player. How open the eye is how aware enemies are of you. Lootable body to the left. Oh, the glowing thing. Okay. As it turns out, that was not a lootable body. That was a trap of some kind. Both were equipped quickly out of combat.
Let's be on our way. A word of warning, though. Some of the golems may wander the halls ahead. There shouldn't be many of them, but as my master used to say, prudence is victory's profit. Sorry, he was very keen on weird proverbs.
Okay. So, when you are crouched and hiding, if you talk to someone, they will not whisper. They will just talk at full volume like an idiot. I'm pretty sure the golem just detected us. Enemies can't hear conversation? Okay. Oh, he did say that. It did say detected, though. It said detected, but then it went back to hidden, so it wasn't long lasting. This is a case of gameplay over realism. Okay. So I guess I should attack this thing? While hidden, press to perform a sneak attack. Cool. Some chests and doors are locked. If you have a lockpick in your inventory. Oh my god. Okay. There's stuff over here.
Almost there. Let's hurry.
Woo! Water. Also, crazy thing outside.
Right. The entrance to the Key Rides Gallery should be east of here. Let's set out.
Compass and world map. Compass shows you your quest objectives. If you get lost, press M to open your map. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, that's as far back as we go. Saber cat. Butterfly. The butterflies attack you? Oh my god, I just rolled? Hi, we're going east. Ow! Wait, that's south. Did I just go in a circle? Combat, you can press 1 to use your spear's ability. Butterflies are critters. You might stop to battle, but also your NPC is healing you. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going so I can get to where I'm going. East is that direction. Are there... Do I... Icon on your compass. Don't worry about east.
The Key Rides Gallery is in here. Let's head inside.
Okay. Following the lady. Following the lady.
Well, this is upsetting.
What is wrong, lady?
The surge of magicka created by the portals you came through. It must have cracked this sky shard. Without a functioning sky shard, unless you have a set of enchanting tools and a working knowledge of me. I saw one in a vault just south of here a few days ago, but it was flanked by one of the island's more powerful golems. Normally, I'd say we should search for another option, but given the circumstances, I think we have to risk it. Of course. Let's not tarry too long, though. It's a monstrous sentinel called a gargoyle. I've never seen one fight, but by all accounts, they are far more powerful than the golem. Giant
So many
clusters of
boss.
meteoric glass. They fall from Aetherius, charged with raw and very potent magicka. Mages use sky shards in all kinds of...
Okay, so don't care. We need to go.
All right. Do you see that vault to the south? The sky shard is there.
Trying to keep the icon in front of me. Trying to keep the icon in front of me. Why are the sky shot? Surely nothing will happen. Here is the scary thing I saw earlier.
Roll to the side.
Remember to use my spears. I did not remember. I was trying to remember how to do the counterattack thing, and I couldn't even do that. Okay. Guess I'll take that stuff. Shard. Use.
What? Did you just absorb the energy of that shard? Incredible. Not quite what I intended, but we can work with this. Let's head back to the gate.
Holding right click is your block. Okay. Yeah, I was blocking sometimes. Not all the time. I couldn't always tell when he was gonna attack. But yeah, I was trying to figure out how to do the... Maybe there weren't any big attacks. Maybe those were only small attacks from him. Gonna try and go back where I came from. Go back to the door that was locked. Hello there. Ugh. There we go. Okay, so the strategy appears to be, at least until I figure out what it looks like when they're gonna attack, to just swing at them and let my partner heal me, because they attack too quickly for me to block. And the block comes out after they attack. One button for spears. Don't need to worry about light attacks on most enemies. Okay. Alright, back in here. Activate.
You did it! It'll respond to the power you absorbed and unlock the gate.
Oh, you caught up? Cool.
I'm afraid we've reached the really scary bit. The Daedric creature responsible for all these portals waits just beyond that gate. Again, I'm just a scholar, but I'd encourage you to remember what we practiced before.
Alright, time to fight a boss. Let's go.
There it is! Send it back to Oblivion!
My meal arrives at last. Kneel, worm. Wither and die.
God, she keeps kind of moving around.
Only I will remain.
Oh my god. I don't know if blocking that is actually working or not. The ground thing can't be blocked. Okay, cool.
Kneel, worm. Only I will remain.
Is it just me, or am I having a really hard time hitting her?
Wither and die.
Screw it, standing in one place.
What cannot die.
The way to do this game, at least in the beginning, stand in one place, click, 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 click. It's literally how you fight. Just stand in one place, ignore the fact that you're being hit, click, 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 click. That's how you win. Press 1 really quick. Okay. I'm very tanky. I'm gonna take her stuff. Got some rewards. Claim. Health seems like a good idea. I also got a trifling glyph of health. Oh, a crown meal, okay. Restoring light. Restoring light. Ooh. So now I can heal and fight. Click and drag normally, okay. Sounds like boss music.
Well, that was thrilling. Now, we should make our way to the central chamber. By all the stars, look at the central column. I had no idea it was concealing something like this. Let's get a closer look.
I'm able to open that. Okay. Always a tiny bit hesitant. Because of my wrists. Yeah. This one does open.
This is the Key Rights Gallery, but not as I remember it. Now I see why we never managed to unlock the gates. Their power comes from this arcane helix. Amazing. With the helix exposed, these gates can finally reopen. Perhaps not all of them at first, but enough to reach most of Tamriel. The question for you, I suppose, is where to first?
They seal them all off but your intended starting zone.
Can you believe this? Just look around. With this arcane helix exposed, because of you, matters in Tamriel are bleak. War rages in
I am the chosen one!
Open doors to every corner of Tamriel. Places I suspect that desperately need a hero's aid. This choice is yours to make, but wherever you choose to go, I'm sure adventure awaits. May the
Choice
stars
is yours
protect
to
you.
make. If you do repeat characters, the others will be open. Okay.
So, have you chosen where to go? What region of the world strikes your fancy? Not everyone gets to pass instantly from one side of Tamriel to another, you know. This is quite a gift. What, me? No, I've got work to do. The Cinderella will want every bit of this place searched and studied. Well, fate's sort of a clumsy way to put it. No offense. Honestly, we may never know why you were chosen, but I believe there was intention here. Something, whether it be the stars, the gallery, or the tower itself.
Okay, so I'm getting better.
It followed you to prevent you from
I'm
reaching
seeing
your-
stuff happen.
Well, destiny sounds a bit too grandiose. Let's just say to stop you from reaching your potential. Then again, maybe the power of this place brought you here to stop Shiazel. Probably not, but what's a life without unanswered questions, right? Boring, if you ask me. Ha! An elf can hope. Answering that question will probably keep me occupied for the next 100 years. Is the helix connected to the adamantine tower? How does it perceive distant corners of Tamriel? I may never understand it, but I'll do my best.
I think so. I tend to be... In games like this, I do tend to charge in and just try to hit things rather than trying to be strategic, because when I try to be strategic, as seen in the boss fight, it doesn't work. So, yeah, I think being a tank appeals.
It is a bit overwhelming, isn't it? The whole of Tamriel is stretched out before you. We could start with the political considerations. 3 great alliances vie for control of Cyrodiil. Does the fate of the Pact, Covenant, or Dominion interest you?
Mostly as a tank, you want to point the boss away from the party. Bosses may have specifics you need to learn.
Excellent. You can visit Stros Makai and Daggerfall Covenant territory, an island called Kanathi's Ruse that the Aldmeri Dominion set its eyes on, or the Ebonheart Pact's domain. I don't blame you. Interprovincial intrigue is the basis of my whole profession, and even I find it tiresome. Well, as I said before, threats to Tamriel have grown like weeds practically everywhere. Would you prefer to spend time among my elven kin, the Khajiit of elsewhere, or men of the north and south?
Too much information. Too much information. Okay, so... let's see. Looks like the only way I can go is right in front of me, so that's where I'm gonna go.
It appears this one leads to Bleak Rock, a frigid Nord holding, north of Eastmarch. For this gate to choose such a remote location, something important must be taking place there. The gallery is beckoning you to face it. Ready to brave the cold?
Ebonheart is the start of the Dark Elf storyline. Okay, so it's been about an hour. I have completed the tutorial. So far, I'm not really enjoying myself, but...
Submit to your will and call forth the chains of cold.
They're performing a ritual, preparing the way for a dark anchor.
Opening rift to oblivion.
It's worse than we thought. The plane melt has begun.
The portals reach from our side to theirs. That means there is a traitor.
Perhaps it was simply arrogance. Perhaps it was all part of his grand scheme. Who can know the logic of a Daedric prince?
Claims it fulfills a prophecy in those wretched scrolls of his.
Imagine seeing your nemesis succeed where you failed.
Let the way be opened.
I am patient.
Let the will of Prologue Val be denied.
This world will one day be mine.
Okay, Nightwolf says, this game might not be for you. Yeah. I tend to not go very long on RPGs. But I've never tried a game like this, so I thought I would try to, I would try to do something new, I am gonna keep playing, I think, because I only just finished the tutorial, so, tutorial isn't necessarily representative of the game as a whole. And I'm not feeling motion sick, which is, big. I really appreciate the fact that, one, this game allows you to not be full screen, and two, it allows you to zoom out so that you're not first person. So those are really good. I also saw that the game has accessibility options if you're playing with the controller, like I think it had description for the blind, so I really like that. So I like the game's customizability? Customizability? Yeah, I think that's a word. I like that you can customize your experience. It does seem to be about making choices and stuff, as many open world RPGs are. Gotta slow down and read, because it's a very in-depth game. You got this. You just gotta have the patience for it. Yeah, well, and part of the problem was that sometimes there's like 3 different things of text on screen, and I'm not sure which one to look at first, and I'm a pretty fast reader, but like one of the text things I'll read second, and then it disappears, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I hope that information wasn't important. Superbase says, comically, most players tend to gravitate to the first person, and we have to break them out of that because they can't see ground hazards. Yeah, I guess people doing first person, it makes them feel more immersed or whatever, probably. To Grandmaster sees all colors. Grandmaster, your invitation is kind, and the promise of coin is appealing. The village could use it. Still, I must refuse your offer of membership in the Fighters Guild. Bleak Rock is where I was born. Shore willing, it's where I will die. My bow and blade belong to this tiny island. Kind speed you on your mission against the Daedra. Darge of Bleak Rock. Oh! Stealing. Objects with red steel prompts are owned, and stealing items is a crime. If you are witness stealing an item, a bounty will be placed on your head. Guards will confiscate stolen items unless you successfully flee. You can sell stolen items to a fence in any outlaw's refuge. Stolen gold is not confiscated, but it may be used to pay off your bounty. Okay, well, I don't have any desire to steal things. So let's just... A journal. Saw a strange light out over the water last night. I have seen the auroras do some strange things, but never anything quite like this. Corpses washed up on shore. They were dressed strangely as if they were from far-off lands. I have no idea where they came from, till Ronnie said to send them on to Sovngarde with honor, so he did. Wolfsgar found someone on the shore, shivering in the cold, but not wet, just damp where they were lying in the snow. Would have died without care. He dragged the body back to a town and stuck it on one of the spare beds. Hopefully the poor soul will survive the night. Was that me?
I'm short on good help, and I could use someone capable. Someone like you. We sighted a ship offshore. I've sent my troops to investigate. If it's the vanguard of an invasion, well, we'll need to evacuate. You'll find the people of Bleak Rock all across the island. Darge, the hunter, went to Skyshroud Barrow. Iman's out at Orky's Hollow with his sister Rolanda. Sane, my sergeant, is out at Hossen's Folly.
My in-game name is Letersia. So letters IA. I thought it sounded fantasy-ish enough. Like that. A beginning at Bleak Rock. Someone is trying to speak privately with you. Type R followed by a user ID to respond. Breaks the bone whispers. Like this? Waves. Oh my god, I cannot see. There we go. You can do R, or you can do W name. Okay. What does whispering do, and why do you do it? The slash is important. Okay. Like Reddit. Coffee, J-Zone, Guild, YS. But for this, so you can talk to players in game, but for this one, I needed it to find you. Okay. Rana's log. I've been exiled. I'm commanding a garrison of stinking Nords, and you can't find this place on a map. If Sane hadn't come with me, I'd be the only Dark Elf on the island. She gave up so much to be here. I can never repay her loyalty. I'm determined to not let this bleak rock break me. Talarian still acts if I just got here. My time with the villagers, when I was in command of the garrison, means nothing to her. I will make her understand. Bleak Rock's my home now. No mistakes. The lights in the sky have caused a panic in the town. We know powers at work in Nim. Most folk haven't so much spoken with the mage. How can they understand something like mystical lights in the sky? In the wake of the lights, strange corpses floated ashore. Talarian instructed some of the men to burn the corpses right there on the beach. Asked her to wait and let me help. Damn that woman. Found something. Claimed the castaway wasn't wet. How could somebody float ashore without getting wet? Turn the page. Oh, Nern. The world you are on. Okay. Here says we need to evacuate. Okay. So that's basically the same information as before. Nern is the world you're on. Your universe is Mundus. There are over 6,400 books. Do you have to read them all? No, but they are there if you want to just enjoy a nice day. Okay, other people have armor and stuff. These other new players who have no idea what they're doing? I'm supposed to go. Hey, can you help? No? Alright. House. Some are if you see a number next to their name. Said I need to go to the shore? Let's just explore. Alright, I'm exploring.
Hey there, hungry? I'm your woman.
I assume food restores health? Or stamina? Blacksmithing. To begin crafting, blacksmiths must refine raw materials. Click 10 raw materials. There's iron ore. Click on them to assign the refinement slot. Once you have enough refinement, I don't have any materials to refine. Crafting is way out of your depth. Don't stress it. Contracts and bounties. I'm just looking for a place where I can maybe buy armor since I have nothing on top. Enchanting made easy. Alchemy station. Alchemy for my apprentice. Does not appear to be any place where I can buy armor.
Pains me to think of leaving this place behind.
It'll figure itself out. Okay. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Guess I'll go in this house. Because they said to explore the island. My light armor randomly increased to 2. I got a skill line. I don't understand. This looks like a song of some kind. Alright. Everybody disappeared. They probably went out the door. You get experience by exploring. Okay. Hi. Oh. I just want to pet it. But I guess I would only kill it, so I'm not going to do that. It's a very cute cow. Wants you to join Reapers of Valor. I don't know who that is. Decline that. Okay. People use bots to spam guild invites. Alright. Looking around the town, seeing what there is to see. Do. Nothing much going on. Are you gonna give me some crab meat? I guess not. It's just a corpse. But this one has something. I am a clean pelt harvester. Alright. Here's another one. Do you like swords, axes, or maxes? Ah. Maces. Almera's house discovered. Gonna assume that's important. Can I go in? Unlock. Locked doors and safe boxes can be lockpicked. Press E to pick a locked door, so you'll gain a bounty if a witness sees you interact with the lock. Okay, well, I don't really want to do that. Is there any witnesses? There's a bunch of people standing around, so... I'm just gonna talk to her.
My husband, Galen, went fishing yesterday morning. He never came home. I went looking for him this morning with my dog, and now my dog has wandered off. No, I'm not. The last place I saw Rex's was near our mill, just north of here. Take this whistle. Use it when you get over there. I'll wait here in case he comes home.
Okay. I have pet the dog, therefore I have won the game. Look at this good boy. Leading me to his master, probably. This is a side quest. Yeah, I kind of figured following the dog is probably not the main quest, but I wasn't really progressing the main quest, so meh. Oh.
Thank God. My boat sank off the coast in a storm. It was unnatural. I saw color. Just give me a second, and I'll head back home. I'll lean on Rexus when I get tired. Palmyra will be worried sick. Thank you.
It seems to me that I didn't really have anything to do with that, because the dog could have gone to him by itself. But, you know, I'll take your money. That's fine. That's cool. I'm not upset. I must choose one of the above rewards before you can claim this level's rewards. Okay, oh boy, oh, I have 2 attribute points? Oh no, that's the next level. Okay, yes. Okay, my stuff is leveling up. My abilities, even though I don't use them ever because I keep forgetting that they exist. Skill points 2. Dawn's Wrath, sure. Okay. I have 1 more skill point. Grab your armor passive if it's available. Doesn't look like any passive abilities are available. So those can later be morphed. See how further down below for class there's weapon, armor. Minute shield, armor, light armor. Light armor bonuses. Grace, 3. Apostrophe key? I have 2 new pieces of mail. Quick slots. Elections. Mail. Okay. New player gear. Has attachments. So you press E to take it. And odds are, when you back out, a new one will show up. Okay. That one's your fault. But if you want to start equipping that... I feel bad, because I was just about to say... Because you just gave me stuff, and I was just about to say, I don't think I ever want to play this game again. I'm so exhausted right now. Let me try to find... Costed you literally 0 to make? I'm glad. I'm very glad. I need to go up here? Maybe? No. No. Yes. It keeps suddenly going to the side. So that's me. Anything is good practice outfit, people. It's apparently supposed to be this spot. I have no idea what it wants from you. Wolves are evil! Somebody else shot magic at it. No pelt or anything. Lame. I have made a discovery as I stand here on this rock and survey the landscape. Hitboxes exist. Oh, hey. I completed it.
Mind yourself. There are bandits about. That's refreshing. Most days it's just Rana and me against the world. We have some work to do. That cursed ship is the least of our worries. Bandits are plundering the mine, looking for artifacts. They're alert, looking for something. Had to kill the one behind me before he warned the others. How are you at subterfuge? I'll stay here and keep an eye on these bandits. You take the uniform from our friend here. Get down among the shacks and see what's going on.
Goodbye. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop this and do something else. I get that they're, like, telling me that I need to do things, but I find it so exhausting just exploring new terrain. Like, I'm all slumped over. Like, this is just not something I enjoy. It feels like work. You like people seeing how many fancy armors look? Do you want me to equip my armor before I stop? I can, so you can see what it looks like. I think it's what's inventory. Go for it, and there should be more in the mail. There. Now I look like a knight. Hurrah. Yeah, I guess you're right. Spent all that time customizing the face and then... Nope. Can I cut down a tree? Ha! Die, tree! Oh, blessed thistle, collect. Cool. I wonder if that's a healing thing. That set you have is fortified brass, which basically means the nobody can kill me set. Awesome. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna be done with this for now. I'm gonna swap over to magic, I think. Send a second mail with the rest of your items. Well, thank you very much. I don't know how to get back to my mail. Like that, apparently. It's interesting that it doesn't... Like, these have little exclamation points. You would think the mail would have an exclamation point. Guess it's on a delay. I meant to hit snooze and I accidentally hit to run the ad. Awesome. Don't worry about it? Okay. We're just going to quit. Yeah. Going to attempt to quit. Quit.